Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video. In this video, we're gonna talk about India Love having a midlife crisis, according to the internet, and they are trolling her. No, India Love turned 30 recently. Yes, I know, she's 30. And she was on live. While she was on live, she started reflecting through the years, and she was in prayer. She was thanking God for, making this mark in her life, her journey. She was also doing a little bit of reflection through prayer, saying that a lot of people, they have judged her and misjudged her for the things that she's done in her youth. And she's basically saying that, people have been really unfair to her because she was so young, so naive, so vulnerable. And she was just in prayer, but some people were like, girl, please, there's a difference between you putting yourself through something, through making conscious bad decisions and, bad things that are out of your control just happening to you. So while she was praying and she was just emotional about it, and she believed that it was a very pivotal moment in her life to share with the internet. When it comes to India Love, many people, they're not taking her seriously, and as such, the internet had mixed reactions. Some people were like, been through a lot and putting yourself through a lot is two different things, so let's be clear about it. Some people are saying like 100 bodies is crazy, so they're saying that she has been around the block quite a few times. Some people believe that her recording such a thing and putting it on the internet is very wild. But India Love is saying, these people, they have no heart and they need Jesus based on the comments after the video was shared. So let's take a look at this clip together, and then we're gonna talk some more. So let's get into the clip, and then I'll get back for the rest of my commentary.
I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot in my teenage phase. I went through a lot in my 20s. I made a lot of mistakes, and there was a lot of people who dragged me through the dirt for it. And I believed it for a long time. I wasn't nice to myself because of what others said about me until I knew who I really was and whose I really was, which is yours, Lord. Now nobody can shake how I feel about myself. Nobody can change how I feel about myself. Nobody can change how I view myself.
So there goes that clip of India Love, praying, having a moment, and many people, they have been laughing at her, and I definitely understand the people who have been laughing, because sometimes you really and truly just cannot take India Love seriously. And as such, I would say to India, next time you take your prayer in, a private space, but also there are moments when you just feel that feeling and you have to let it all out right there and then. But some people, they were with her, they were encouraging her. Many people were saying, a lot of people are changing. A lot of people are finding God. Some people were encouraging her to do her prayer in private next time, which I agree, because you could see some people saying after 100 bodies, some people were like, going through something and you putting yourself through things. They aren't the same thing. They're different things. And as such, many people are dragging her. And if you have been following India Love, you would understand why many people would look at her and laugh at this moment, because last year we heard India Love saying that she was going to go to rehab come January. She was going to start a new page and she's starting a new life. And when you see this clip, you would say, oh, she was serious about it. She meant it. But then a couple days ago, I also saw a clip of India Love and what she was doing. She was launching her marijuana brand and saying how she has finished smoking up all her joints and all the weed that she had. And so as such, because she's so hot and cold, like last week she was doing one thing, this week she's doing something else, and then next week you'll see her twerking and getting on and carrying on, and that has been her wave, like up down, not consistently on one steady path. So as such, many people are not gonna take her seriously. Also too, I must say, oftentimes people don't believe that an individual who has been so hungry for fame, clout, and attention has changed through just one simple post on social media of themselves praying. People believe that it's just her pulling another stunt. Some people believe that she could be high, she could be on weed and just feeling that motion at this point, and it's nothing serious. So I really don't know what to believe. I don't know if I can take this moment serious, but if she is, I would say bless her heart. For those who know India Love, you'll know you really can't say she's serious just looking at this moment. You'll have to see what she does after this. But as I said to anyone out there, I believe that when you're making the change, for some people, it's a quantum leap. For some people, it's just baby steps. And it could be that India Love is just taking baby steps towards change. You guys know that at the end of the day, every woman who has been around the block and been in the streets, at the end of the day, they all want to retire to be that sanctified woman, that child of God. They have one end goal at the end of the day, and that's to be the holiest woman on the planet. Even when they were the devil in the streets, they want to retire being holy. And it's just true. That's just the truth as they get older. But you know what? I'm not going to cast any judgments on her, but I definitely do have my doubts, like some people on the internet, because how is it that you're going to go to rehab, you're going to get clean, and then a couple weeks later, you're selling weed? And I was saying to the girl, don't wait until the new year. Start now, because sometimes the new year can be tricky. And exactly as I said, she launched her weed brand and she was doing quite a few videos to promote it. The videos look really, really good with her promoting it. But at the same time, you can't say you're doing one thing, you're going to go to rehab, and then you're promoting bad habits. Definitely not a good message there. But as it relates to her prior, that is between her and who she was praying to, because a lot of people, they don't pray to the same God, and that is something that I'm waking up more to the realization of. I don't go into agreement with people and their prior as I once used to, because I realize that we're not all on the same frequency, and that's just the truth. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know, are you taking India Love seriously, or do you see this as just a big joke? Leave your comment below. And while you're at it, you know what to do to support your girl. Peace.